Hello everybody and welcome to 10 You Out Boxing. And today we're going to be talking about Joshua, Wilder, Ortiz and Joseph Parker as they battle it out for the heavyweight championship. We're waiting for Vince to get here. He's late again, I'm afraid. He should have been here about an hour ago, but as usual we're waiting for him. Oh, hold on, is that him? Yeah, that's him, guys. He's in the plane again, obviously. Yeah, as soon as he gets here, we can start talking about Joshua v. Parker and how Deontay Wilder plans a mega fight with the winner. Hold on, guys, that's the door. Let me just get the door, because that's obviously Vince. 1 second.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. How are you?
How you doing? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah.
Good. Welcome to the show, mate.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. So, listen, we're talking. A cup of tea, by the way.
Yeah, why not? I love a cup of tea, mate. No, I like it. Two sugars.
4 sugars, yeah?
2 sugars,
you
mate.
sure?
I've cut down a bit.
Mate, it's 4, isn't it, normally?
Nah, I've cut down to 2 now, innit? My teeth are getting a bit black.
There you go, mate.
You know what I mean? Thank you very much.
No problem.
That's a pleasure, mate.
So, Vincent, we are talking about...
What are we talking about?
What we're talking about is Deontay Wilder has recently told Sky, talking about, obviously, Joshua against Parker. He said the winner goes on to fight the winner of Joshua Parker. So...
yeah.
He's basically saying his fight against Luis Ortiz on March the 3rd, where he defends his WBC title, whoever wins that is going to go on to face the winner of Joshua v. Parker.
Well, that's got to happen, really, I think. I mean, that's what the fans want to see, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's good to hear him actually... It's good to hear these fighters coming out and actually saying it, you know?
I think there's no hiding anymore.
No?
You know, they've got to fight each other. You know, and this year...
There's no hide and seek.
This year is the year of the heavyweights, mate. Do you know what I mean? But I honestly think Wilder is going to have too much for all of them. Because he's a big swinging mother. You know, he's a big old boy, mate. And I just think he's going to have too much for him.
But, mate, why are you losing faith in Anthony Joshua? I remember back in the day, you used to ring me up, you used to scream his name down the phone.
Nah,
Joshua.
I've seen a lot of weakness in Joshua. I'm sorry to say it, fans. You know, I know you all bum out Joshua. But,
oh, mate, come on.
You know, I personally think we see it in the Dylan White fight when he's got all Frank Bruno wobbly legged, as I keep mentioning, but he is. And then you know, and then we see it with Klitschko when he got put on his arse. You know, fair enough, it was a good shot.
But, mate, he's a winner. He came through those fights. He came through a winner. Where's his credit?
He did come through a winner, you know, and he is a good fighter. You can't say he's not a good fighter.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, he is a good fighter. Yeah. Okay, and I just think, you know, big shout out to all my New Zealand fans. But I think Parker, now it's on. Do you know what I mean? I'm really excited.
But mate, listen. That means you miss out on seeing an epic mega battle between Joshua and Parker, surely. I mean, sorry, Joshua and Wilder. Joshua and Wilder. Yeah. You miss out on that mega fight because.
Yeah, but then it's like, you know, you saying I want to see this and I want to see that. It's at the end of the day we're going to find out who is. You know, what makes you think that Wilder's going to have it easy against Ortiz? Do you know what I mean? Ortiz is undefeated.
See, what do you think about the Ortiz fight? I mean? What do you think about?
I think Wilder will be too much and too strong.
Yeah, do you know what? I feel the same, and I think
it will take him probably 2 rounds to finish him, because he's don't forget Ortiz is a lot older. You know, fair enough. He's had, I don't know how many fights. It's like 20 odd, and he's got a real high knockout ratio. But who's he fought? Do you know what I mean? He fought Dave Allen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ortiz.
He did fight Dave Allen.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, respect to Dave Allen, because we do like Dave Allen.
Yeah, respect to Dave Allen, but he's more of a British level fighter rather than a Deontay Wilder world level, you know, world champion level.
But would you say, the thing is, what I think about Ortiz fighting Wilder is I can't see how Ortiz can sustain the punches needed to sort of take Wilder out, because Wilder looks full of energy. He don't look like the sort of guy you're going to knock out cold. He looks like, he looks like he could suffer a knockdown, but he looks like the sort of bloke that would get straight up. I just don't know. You need a lot of energy against Wilder to kind of sustain enough punishment on him to sort of put him away, and I can't really see Ortiz like throwing these flurry of punches all over. What, you know, maybe the odd punch he'll catch him with.
Ortiz is more of a one-punch knockout.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think? But
I don't think he's going to have enough power to because Wilder's he's a bit hyperactive, isn't he?
He is a bit hyper, yeah, it's crazy.
He's a bit of a crazy fighter.
He's a wild.
That's why he's called a Wilder.
Yeah.
He's a wild motherfucker.
He's a wild man. He's a wild man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
But he's that's what I mean. I just think he's going to have too much for it.
So you can see definitely you can see Wilder coming through on that fight, probably by knockout.
Yeah, just putting on the show.
And back, and so you see Wilder as the winner.
Impression every. I can't even say the word. Impressing.
And you think Wilder's going to be the winner of that one, and so Parker against Joshua. You obviously
Parker and Joshua. I think that'd be a much closer fight. You know, it could even go 12. Well, I'm. You know, it's going to go a lot longer than the Ortiz fight.
You reckon?
Yeah, a lot longer. But like I said, if Parker gets through the first four rounds with Joshua, then he'll end up, you know, Joshua will gas, you know, and Parker will give them little combinations.
Yeah.
And then he'll be flat on his arse.
It's mad because the fight, I love both fighters. I like Joshua, he's a great fighter. And I like Parker. I just like his style. I like the way he conducts himself. It's sort of a shame one of them's got to lose, really, because, you know, they're both, they sit quite well as champions.
That's what us fans want to see, innit?
Yeah.
We want to see the big fight.
We sort of connected, I don't know, in the UK it seems that we've connected a bit more with Parker rather than Wilder. I reckon, anyway.
I think everyone but everyone knows of Wilder just as much as Parker.
Yeah, but in a way, I think that we see Wilder as kind of the enemy, whereas
Wilder fight is everyone knows Wilder fight is the ultimate fight for Anthony Joshua. That'll be his toughest test, regardless.
Yeah, you see, out of the two, I'd probably want Joshua to win. In a way, because I want to see the Joshua Wilder fight, and I'd rather see that sooner than later. Yeah, I'd rather see that before one of them lost. Just because they're both unbeaten, that'd be an amazing fight. But also, I love Parker, and I think Parker's
undefeated.
Yeah, see, Parker against Wilder, that's a great fight as well.
Yeah,
they're all good fights, aren't they?
But I think these three could be fighting each other for the next couple of years. Now, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think they could just keep going around each other.
Yeah, if the fights were close. If the fights were
they're close, you know, Joshua could fight Wilder.
See some trilogies.
Then it could go back to Parker. Joshua fights Parker again. The belts just keep swapping hands.
It
could be like that. But then if someone's got all the belts, then whoever beats that guy with all the belts is going to be the new
Yeah, the only thing is when someone's got all the belts, there always seems to be some politics that gets in the way, whether it's some sort of scandal or something, and the belts get dropped into dustbins.
Vacate all the belts.
So yes, if it does happen and you know it gets unified, it's just going to be an amazing time. But you know, I don't think
we've still got Tyson Fury as well. Do you know what I mean? Can't forget about him. He's still there. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You know, if he's getting all fit, you know, he'll be another one.
Yeah, the thing is,
four. You know, maybe they should
have
do tag team boxing.
Yeah.
In the same ring, all four of them. Do you know what I mean?
Like WrestleMania. Bit of WrestleMania.
All four of them,
see, that'd be a good tournament to start.
Do you know what I mean? Just get all four in the ring.
They got the Super Sevens. Why can't they do the tag team Super Eights?
Yeah. Whoever's standing at the end of like 90 minutes.
Royal Rumble sort of thing.
Is the champ.
Yeah.
And he's a unified
Mate,
champion.
I'm up for that. If we can see them fight, I'm up for anything. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Right, Vince, it's been good. We're going to have to go, mate, because it's getting late, and I know you've got to nip off to bed. You've been up all night doing whatever you've been doing.
I've come back from... just come back from Brighton on the aeroplane today, don't you? Because I went to see Chris Eubank.
I forgot about that. You went out today, didn't you, to see Chris?
I went and see Chris, innit? Chris Eubank senior, and had a wicked interview.
Yeah, I remember that. Do you want to? Should we go to that interview and show everybody?
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, because that's. You know, it's a good highlight of my day, really.
All right, guys. We sent Vince out this morning. To go and last night was it or this morning?
No, this morning I was there.
We sent you out. Well, you went last night, but you stayed the night, didn't you?
I stayed last night, but I went
in Brighton at the world famous Brighton Hotel on the pier. Is that right?
And I got the pleasure of meeting Chris Eubank.
Right. Well, I'll play that interview for the guys, Vince.
Yeah.
And,
thank you.
Yeah, we'll see how you got on. Here you go. Vincent who?
Vincent Guest.
Vincent who? Vincent who? Vincent who?
Vincent Guest.
Vincent who? Vincent who? Vincent who?
Vincent Guest.
Vincent who? Vincent who? Vincent who?
Hello everybody, welcome to this week's Vincent Guest. And today on This Week, we have a special guest. His name is Chris Eubank, Senior.
Hello, Vincent. It's very good to be here.
Hello there, Chris.
Hello, Vincent.
How are you today?
One's feelings cannot be expressed in such a short moment of time, Vince. It's not the warrior's way to express one's feelings in the first question. But apart from that, Vince, I'm feeling okay, yes.
That's very good to hear, Chris.
As you were.
Well, Chris, we have a few questions we'd like for you to answer from our fans, if that's okay with you.
Vincent, please, fire away, Vincent.
Well, I've got one. Obviously, the start is, do you prefer to be called Chris or English?
Let me think, Vincent. One was called Chris many moons ago, Vincent, and then I was called English. And now, since looking back through my ancestry with a friend of mine who was also a fighter, Steve Collins, I have found out that my ancestors were of Celtic origin. So I would now like to change my name to Irish. So Vince,
Irish?
Yes, Irish Eubank.
Irish Eubank, that's very good.
Yes, one would like to express that name to others as a warrior, as a fighter's code.
So I'll call you Irish from now on then.
Yes, please, Vincent.
No
Yes,
problem.
that'd be great.
My pleasure. Would you like a cup of tea, Mr. Irish?
Vincent, I don't drink tea as such.
What about green tea?
No, I would like a cup of hot water with some pepper.
Hot water with pepper?
Yes.
Coming right up, Mr. Senior.
Thank you, Vincent.
There we go, Mr. Senior.
Thank you, Vincent.
You're welcome. Right, Mr. Senior, back to these questions. What is your favourite caviar sandwich filling? Irish.
Caviar sandwich filling, but that's already a sandwich filling, Vince. Have you read it wrong on the paper?
I don't really know, to be honest. I'm trying to read it, but it says caviar.
Let one think. My favourite sandwich filling is... It's a filling of epic proportions, Vince. From training for many, many years as a fighter, you get to have many flavours and probably cheese and pickle, Vincent, if I'm honest.
Cheese and pickle, lovely. Lovely. Will you make a comeback ever, Irish?
In some ways, through the spirit of my son, I am already making a comeback, Vincent. Sometimes I can elevate out of one's body into his mind and control his fists during a fight. So, in a way, I'm making a comeback every day, like every warrior should, Vince.
Wow, lovely. It's lovely to hear, Irish. Lovely. And then the final one is, who was your hardest fight with?
Very good question, Vincent. My hardest fight was with a man called Nigel Benjamin, and he was Nigel Benjamin, yes, he was a true warrior, an English fighter, a fighter who took me to the very brink of everything I've ever known as a warrior, as a survivor, as a complete boxer, as a man, as everything I am. Nigel Benjamin took me to places I've never been, Vincent.
Great stuff, Mr. Eubank. Well, it's great having you on the show today.
It's been great being here, Vincent.
And it's a pleasure, obviously, you being here. And I'd like to say to everyone, see you next week on Vincent Who.
Vincent Who, Vincent Who, Vincent Who,
Vincent Guest,
Vincent Who, Vincent Who, Vincent Who,
Vincent Guest,
Vincent Who, Vincent Who, Vincent Who,
Vincent Guest,
Vincent Who, Vincent Who, Vincent Who,
Vincent Guest.
Vince, that was a brilliant interview, mate.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Was it good seeing, I don't know, is it Irish now or English now?
Yeah, it's
or?
Irish, mate. That's his name now.
Right,
it's
Irish Eubank. Well, was
Irish
it good talking
Eubank.
to the legend?
Yeah, it's always good talking. You know, I feel really intelligent when I talk to him. You know,
He's certainly an intelligent man, you can tell
he
that,
makes me
Vince.
feel really clever.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know, and he taught me a few new words.
Well, you
today,
held your own
new
against
long
him, mate.
words.
You definitely held your own.
Yeah.
Anyway, Vince, yeah, it's your bedtime now, isn't it? So
Yeah, I've got to go and get my my little pillow, my blanket.
got to get your little pillow and blanket out, mate.
Yeah,
Right, and have a
get
little
my
snooze.
blankie out.
Right, brilliant, guys. Listen, thanks a lot for listening to us. Please subscribe and please comment if you want to, and tune in next time for another show.
Cheers.